Back with y'all, man. You feel me? We back for another video. We took a break off, but you know what time it is, bro. We finna get straight to it. Today we watching Lil Baby Gets Cooked. This is real different stuff for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really like being the celebrity lives, but you feel me? This is what we watching today. This dropped yesterday, so we just gonna get straight into it, twin. You know what I'm saying?
I came a long way. Show me how you change.
Please catch a W soon, man.
Here's what I want to know. Look, baby, what you be on, twin? I just seen you with tattoos on your thighs, like you I ain't even going.
And ever since Young Thug said whatever Wham says goes, it sounds like everything that surrounding Young Thug and Lil Baby has just been on a downtrend. And
then they just said nigga Thug snitched. That's a terrible cosign, and at that point, you feel me?
including the success of Gunna, which is an indictment on both of those two. The more Gunna succeeds and out-succeeds them, the worse that they both look, unfortunately. Even though I respect the fact that they decided to distance themselves from him, as difficult as that was, but from Young Thug's perspective, which is a video we're going to talk about later, I don't know if I can respect it as much as I did before. But this all gets started with two things. You can have the biggest Chanel in the store if you want it. I mean, who rapped that? Yeah, it was Lil Baby. Was it Chanel?
Baby did so you can't get the biggest bag in the store if she wanted. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying?
I think it was Chanel. I think I'm remembering the bar off the top of my head. But
man.
he was talking to some, for those that maybe don't remember, Yachty and Lil Baby are signed to the same record label, part of the same crew. It is, I forgot the name. It was Coach K and P, QC. Yeah.
I was finna say, ain't the niggas with
QC, I just remember Migos. So Migos was on there as well, although one of the Migos had issues with Lil Baby. I don't know if that's still going on. But Lil Baby gets exposed by some chick named Yawoe Senpai.
What's that? Chat. Comments. What y'all give her out of 10? She decent. Little Asian persuasion situation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. I want to, you know what I'm saying, do that, but you feel me? I ain't never got my hands on one. So
Yawo Senpai. Some IG, not dustbin. Well, actually, it might be a dustbin considering. But you see this guy texting. So clearly, he already has a number. We don't know how. 786. That's a Dade County. Is that Dade County? Let's see if my memory serves me correct. Yes, sir. It's Miami-Dade County number. So he's like, hello. And Yachty comes into this very soon. He says, let me know something. What's wrong? So that's Friday at 4:34 p.m.
Hold on. Let's read this, chat. Let's read this. Hello. Let me know what's wrong. I'm in Orlando. I came to find you. I ain't gonna lie. Lana, you understand what I'm doing right now, right?
What? Because you ignoring me.
Baby, turn your phone down.
What are you doing?
What you think I'm doing, baby?
Why you got me on mute?
Because I'm doing it.
Why do I have to be on mute?
Because I'm screaming and shit. Come on, baby. I'm already recording right now. Like, you got the dogs barking and shit is fucking me up. I gotta cut all that shit out. Now I gotta cut all this shit out. Mute your phone.
No, bro, because you keep muting me.
Mute your phone. Your whopper head ass.
Sir, it's Miami-Dade County number. So he's like,
all right, let's read this. Hello? Let me know something. What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm in Orlando. I came to find you. These is all back to back. I mean, they ain't back to back. The first one at 4 o'clock. The last one at 12, for real. I'm in Orlando. I came to find you. So when you get back home, I get it. Oh, damn. I can't read. So you went back home. I get it. On the way to your house, I'm going to show you crazy. Let's start right here. Look, Yachty. You talking real crazy to Asian shit. We know you not on that, twin. Bro, we know You know what I'm saying? We know you're not on that, my nigga. Stop it. Stop it. You're not crazy, bro. You must have the wrong woman. Stop being crazy. You're not in Orlando. On God, I am. Swear. Show me. I got the right woman that got me hyped to disappear. I'm getting my hair done. Don't act crazy. Where do I live then? Stop that, LOL.
Hello. And Yachty, he said the
Alright,
reason
we just
it's
read
a
that.
compilation of the TikToks of her. There's a crash out series of ball psycho lunatic. Like, there are TikToks of her. There's a crash out.
Oh, this the shit he talking about. Nigga, I just seen her go and do the whole whoop. This a porn star, bitch. I wonder, these niggas wildin'. I just seen this hoe go through a whole mental breakdown in the middle of the street. Nigga, on Instagram the other day, on my daddy. This exact video.
Out series of her. Like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. It's a huge
Like, come on, fool. I mean, she is bad, though. You know what I'm saying? I'll risk it for the biscuit. A nigga like me, Yachty ain't mad. You know, fuck it. But texting this bitch like that is crazy.
Compilation of this chick just spazzing out, breaking stuff, jumping on top of cars. Frankly, if she was a male, she would either be 6 feet under the dirt because someone would have gotten so angry that they just laid her down. And I'm not talking about laying down on her back, which is what she seems to do for money, but also probably just in a cell somewhere because someone would have decided to press charges. And then she replies and he says, you must have the... So he's saying, I'm going to show you crazy because she's crazy herself. And probably, like attracts like. She says, you must have the wrong woman. Stop being crazy. You're not in Orlando. And he says, on God, I am. Show me. See, this is where you must have the wrong woman. Stop being crazy. So she's saying stop, but she's saying go. This is dangerous.
On God.
And then she says, show me. So this is so funny because she said, man, you ain't really about it. You're not the type to pull up. You not crazy. You kind of saying. Now, he is crazy for talking to this chick in general, but that's what certain people, they need. You know how like people really get on testosterone? Some people need some estrogen. They're too testosterone now. They're too horned out. You need to reduce those levels of testosterone, reduce their drive to make sure that they had better decisions. Hey, Lord Varys from Game of Thrones, he wasn't a genius for no reason. That guy ain't have no nuts. So the only thing he could focus on was the bigger plan. He says, I got the right woman, the woman that got me hyped to disappear, dog. I'm getting my hair done. Don't act crazy. Where do I live then? Stop.
You crazy. You don't like chill. Because you're ignoring me for weeks is crazy. I'm 25 minutes from your house. I'm going to be in the driveway. I don't like crazy at all. I'm a grown woman. Stop that. If you miss me, just say that. Bruh, how old is y'all niggas? They y'all damn near 30?
That. So she's with the back and forth as we continue. He says, and they're chasing after goes with way shrugging emoji. See, this is the thing, man. This is the thing with the rappers. They have egos with everybody else, but they're like, yo, you ignore me for weeks is fine. And they're chasing after being ignored by weeks for a chick that's online. Keep in mind, this chick is online, bare. You don't even want to Google her. She's online, bare. She's getting smashed out. She's getting rained on. And I'm not talking money rained on. I'm talking other types of money shots. And this guy's going crazy for a little baby. Meanwhile, people, when it comes down to people showing up on time, showing up to the shows for the fans on time, giving a good performance. I'm not saying Lil Baby doesn't do these things. I don't know. But rappers in general.
How did a video just switch from this nigga to Lil Baby?
They got a big ego with all of that. They got big egos with press or media. But with this chick, he can't even tell himself, man, this chick's going to ignore me for... The ego doesn't kick in here of this chick's going to ignore me for weeks? Man, screw this chick. She don't know who I am? Which I don't think people should just carry who I am by their status within the rap game or within really anything because that can't be taken away. He giveth and he taketh. And Lil Baby this year is not Lil Baby a couple of years ago. But anyway, instead, the ego kicks in the reverse direction of...
Baby still hard, though. I'm not a Baby fan for real, but the nigga got good music, bro.
Yo, I gotta show her what she missing out on. Like, how could she be denying me? So then they go chasing even harder. And she says, I don't like crazy at all. I'm a grown-ass woman. Stop that. If you miss me, just say that. Man, this chick is a lunatic, dog. It's almost like people that say peace and love and people that say... oh, I'm about, like raising the spiritual vibration. Why do you got to raise it? What was your baseline before that it needed to be raised? That's what you should be worried about. This chick's a nutcase and will never change. And he says, well, you could have just told me what it was instead of ignoring me. Ignore me mean pull up and find me. Yo, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous, little baby. That's very dangerous. No means yes type activity. Now, you're allowed to think that, little baby, but putting that out on text.
Wait. This is little baby the whole time? Nigga, I'm thinking she talking to Yachty. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. You know what I'm saying? That's on me. Damn.
Little kitty cat. And she says, no, it doesn't. Stop cosplaying a crazy man because you think I like that. I like peace and love. Damn. That's gotta hurt. Because at this point, he's just gotta go full on crazy to show her that he's not cosplaying. Because if he backs up, it's just like the kitty cat. But anyway, he says at ATP, we're talking about the energy of the cell. At this point, you can't like peace and love. I think it's at this point. Man, I got to get on top of my Atlanta slang. You can't like peace and love. That's all I've been trying to give you. So explain to me why the sudden cutoff. Maybe I won't come to your house if I got an understanding. Duh, you not coming to the crib regardless. This guy said, I'm coming to your house. You didn't come nowhere. So he's just capping. Capping his rap too. Well, it is what it is. We're supposed to believe this guy was doing 10K a day before he hopped in the rap game. Come on, man. I'm going to be honest. I didn't cut you off because I don't F with you. I just felt like it was disrespectful on my end to take it to that point of sharing my body with you. She shares her body with the entire world, by the way. With you when I used to mess with Bo. And with Bo, she talking Lil Yachty. I don't know your relationship with him, and I'm not that type of woman. Imagine that. I know at this point, baby had to be furious. He had to be growling through the...
Bitch! Oh my... You done did all this... Oh my dad... Boy... You already done did everybody else. Why I can't crush? Fuck.
Through those teeth. Because Lil Yachty, his inferior in career and hype and label prioritization for really the majority of both of their careers, and he came into the game after Lil Yachty. He's like, this chick won't give me no box because Yachty got it first? And she's talking about sharing her body. Man, let's get that out the way. Now, I don't know how Lil Yachty gets... I kind of feel a little bit bad for Yachty when he gets sucked into these situations because Yachty learned young, too. You don't see Yachty front and center with any of these chicks. Now, it begs the question, is Yachty tricking like the other dudes are on this chick? I don't know. And she's saying, I'm not that type of woman. Man, get the hell out of here. Or does Yachty strike fear into her? Could be. I don't know. And then he goes, well, I respect that on all levels, but at this point, it's too effing late for all that. LOL. And Boat, my little brother, no matter what. He your big brother in this situation. It ain't that type situation, though. I've told Boat I'm on your body, though. Not since we've met, but before I met you. When I seen him with you, I told him, like, that's my dream woman. This is crazy, dog. So.
Nigga just said, I just seen you with him. Bitch just tried to buy some Amazon Prime with my card, my nigga.
Lil Baby sees Lil Yachty with this chick, and then he tells him that's my dream woman when he's with that chick. And then when Yachty stops messing with her, he goes chasing her. What kind of little brother is this? That's crazy. No honor amongst thieves, right? When it comes to rappers, they are the thieves, I guess, in this scenario. But that's just, I feel like that's levels of disrespect to Yachty that not even this gremlin, and I don't mean gremlin by appearance, not even this gremlin of a soul of a woman is willing to do that. But yeah, Baby's like, nah. And then he says, I respect that, but it's too late for all that. So he basically says, I don't care about all that. I'm just trying to get what I want, and it is what it is. This is a grimy person. This is why some of y'all got friends like this. Y'all think like, yo, I'm going to show my girl to my friend, but they're plotting on you. Yeah, keep your girl at home, man. And it's not even anything to do with the woman, because in this case, off rip and before this, she was dubbing him. She was like, yo, I'm not even answering him until he kept pushing the issue. So even this chick, that's a full-on skeezer, she's pushing Baby away, but he is after it because of
Baby be fucking with hella like OnlyFans type stuff. So like
the boat situation. Really that's insane. And then she says it's not too late. He says definitely too late. My soul already attached. What is your soul attached to, though? You want to put Boat in a group message so I can confess my love? And she says no, laughing emoji. This guy's he's the court jester for her. It's like he got Queen Elizabeth and the court jester. More like Queen Whore Elizabeth. He says, stop doing that. You're funny. We're grown. This is... Oh my, this is why when people say like, yo, they think rappers are cool, or when Yachty was like, yo, streamers are lame, and then you see this, you're like, dog, really? This is unreal. He says, LOL, you know I wouldn't do that, but that's how serious I am, though. The level of lust here is, it's a lot of love. It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. Is that what Lil Sky said? We too grown for you to be cutting me off. Like, come on, we too grown for that. How does that make any sense? It's just, I'm in a space right now where I'm keeping my body to myself. So unless you want a really good friend, there's no point in continuing to speak. And then he goes on to say, I want everything, whatever you come.
What you mean? This had to be after the incident because shit, there's no way you done did all that did, and you feel me? You ain't gonna try to do my shit. I'm not going. On my daddy, I'm not going. On myself. But you know what? I done got rejected by the school thought before. We done had this conversation. Go look at the last couple videos. The first video reaction. I let y'all know how the school thought rejected me. And I realized actually a lot of thoughts rejected me. I don't know why. But the fine shits, the good girls and the fine shits, you feel me? It was some, you know, I have took down my fair share amount of thoughts. I ain't gonna say I ain't really, but like most of the thoughts like that was really on, it's either they ain't like, I don't know, but our vibes just never match. Like it's only like when bops are bops, like they be super cool, so you gotta be like friends with them hoes. So like I don't know.
I'm confused as to why you coming at me like this though. Like I ain't come at you on no sex shit. I'm really trying to get to know you. Man, stop the cap. What is there to know about this chick? I know all there is to know. She's a raging lunatic that's selling box, that's selling her body on the internet. That's somebody that you want to stay far away from unless you like being put in harm's way, both legally and potentially physically and mentally with stress. And he says like deeply. We can be friends if that's what I gotta be, but I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be your freaking friend. I'm 2 minutes from your house too, by the way. You don't even know where I live. So she just keeps calling out the cap in his rap. And he says, watch, I hope your people's not there. What people's? It's been 2 minutes. Crazy. So she really wanted this dude to pull up to her crib, but you're gonna see it cost him $500,000 for being pump faking. He says, whoever you cut me off for, oh well, if so. And he says, that was my answer to what people. And then the way that this changes up, I think she knew she had a sucker on. She was like, oh, this guy's not actually crazy. Let me see what. If you help me get my dream car, you can have me forever. This is insane. And you know her dream car ain't a Tesla Model 3. Her dream car ain't even a Tesla Model Y. You could just tell by that. For sure. It's not even a Jeep Wrangler. I would be surprised if it was even a Range Rover, which is pushing it on the end. He says that's like the easiest thing you could have said. Like, come on now, that's easy. What kind of car is that? He just ready. He jumping a trick.
Hold on, bro.
She's still going to want Instagram. Somebody like that, man. And this is like when chicks get on the internet and they're like, yo, these guys, they just want the thoughts. They claim and they want. Are they wrong? They are wrong for a certain subsection. But a lot of these guys, they just, rappers, whatever, athletes, they want to tame a hoe. They're like, yo, I'm going to turn her around, which is bizarre. But, hey, man, go on. And he says, and I mean forever. You know exactly what to say, huh? And he says, Rolls-Royce Cullinan 2025, and it can't be a striker.
Yo.
Or Porsche GTRS 3 2025 in pink. I think I mentioned that car. I didn't even know what the actual name was. The second one in a previous video, maybe like last week or something. This is insane. Rolls-Royce Cullinan is like at least $500K. And then she said, I had to look up what a striker was, which is a car that's been stolen or like the VIN number has been changed up. Yeah. This is $500,000. She basically saying $500,000 and you get this box. That's insane. And this is why she had to work up to it. She can't just say $500,000 for the box. Lil Baby's like, hell nah. She sold Lil Baby the dream. After first finding out that he wasn't really a crazy dude that was going to pull up to her crib, she probably would have just gotten with him off the strength at that point. And he says, see, you've been dealing with some real BS. Striker. Like, I ain't going to lie, that's an insult. So he's like, you think I would just get a car, steal a car, so I wouldn't have to pay you anything? Nah, I'm a real trick. I'm really going to spend the money. And then she says, my ex was a scammer. I've been with him for a few years. I definitely was used to BS. If BS is getting a car that you get to drive for free while some other dude takes all the risk, then BS, I guess.
My daddy.
He's like, yeah, see, I don't know nothing about that life at all. He just jumps out. He's like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with scamming. You already know they investigating 4PF. And I love that you smart. You went highest cars in the market. Oh, my goodness. It's like he's excited to trick. He's like, man, she really know how to get it out of me. It says that Porsche is a better investment, though. Man.
Yo, know how to get what out of you, man? Nah, Toy, you gotta reiterate what you be saying, fool. That shit over with.
What is this chick talking about investments? I'm usually a pink slip type guy, but you picked a big-ish. I'ma have to get you a little note. He said, I'ma have to get you a little note, but definitely obtainable. Today. Damn. He's not messing around. And she says, I'm going to be honest, I can pay the monthly payment too. I just can't put a down payment on nothing right now. What's a down payment on that? Is it 20%? I don't even know. I've never had a car note. Like frankly, I don't even have a car right now. I had a car before. So let's get out the way. Let's get that out the way. But yeah, I've never had a car note. And he says, I was going to get one of those eventually, just had to shake some more.
Yo.
Yeah, you're doing it right now. And then he puts a thumbs down. And this is the thing. He's talking about, he's thumbs downing her wanting to shake behind for it, earn it in her realm. But the way that he discovered her was her shaking behind. So the way that you found her is what you want her to stop doing. Like, little baby, make this make sense. I don't get it. And her not being able to put down a down payment on this means that she's really not popping it like that on OF, which is crazy. He says, see, we getting somewhere. I got the down payment part. He's like, oof, I don't have to keep up with that note. And he says, I don't want nobody seeing you. It's too late. We've all seen it. Shaking your ass. Just shake it for me. Okay, well, then you have to pay the car off. Yo, this level of negotiation is so funny. I can do that for real. So it goes from monthly payment. I can make the monthly payment, but I need you to do the deposit and then the down payment. I can make the monthly one. You just need to do the down payment to, well, you got to pay the car off if you want me shaking my behind and nobody seeing me. Yo, she's going to get tired of this car in like 2 weeks. I think cars are the most overrated thing ever. And how much time do you really spend in it? Well, if you're driving to work, you spend a lot of time in it.
Bitch, don't drive
that's
nowhere.
Easy, mama, but damn, you must hear bad this about me. Like, you hear I'm a trick or something? No. Nobody's ever heard that. Little baby, I know you're a trick.
Baby,
and I've never interacted with you or anybody that knows you. Everybody knows that you're a trick. So imagine the chicks that's actually into rappers that's tricking on them. They all know what you about. And he's like how you even get to that? No, I just know you can make things possible that a normal person can't. See, this is devious. This type of individual actually terrifies me. Because not only does she got all that experience, or maturity, as some would call it, although it's not maturity considering she's an absolute lunatic breaking stuff as a grown woman and other people's stuff, but she knows what to say to get this guy to trick. She's like, nah, you're not a trick. I just know that you can make things possible that a normal person can. Like, you, and that this, oh man, this stroked the dude's, that type of individual's ego. Like, he's not thinking, oh, she thinks she's smart. He's thinking like, yeah, she right. I ain't normal. I'm him. Yeah, you are him. Tricking. I actually haven't heard anything about you. I don't ask. He's like, okay, I'll take that. And get you a sitter. And she says, for when? Tonight. And he's talking about a babysitter because this shit got a kid too.
She got a baby?
The gift that keeps on giving.
So you doing all this and you got a baby? That's wild, bro. That's super absurd. Can you mute that, Lana? Can you mute that? The fact she got a baby is super crazy to me.
And then she says, okay, where you at? He says, Miami. And she sends him a photo. He's like, doll face. And I'm guessing he I don't know, is this chick driving? Or maybe he scammed her and that's why she posted these texts. But funny enough, this chick goes on to say, pleased to announce that I have finally finished writing the first chapter of my nonfiction book called The Crash Out. Would you read it? No, nobody's reading a single thing that you've got. Unless you're writing it on those cheeks. That's the only way you're going to get somebody like Lil Baby to read it as well. Also, if anybody has any knowledge in writing books, please DM me. Looking for a co-author. Man, Lil Baby tries to hunt after Lil Boats. Wow, do we want to use the word property? I don't think so. We won't use that word. Just for the two.
All right, bro. That's enough of that food. Man, make sure y'all like, subs, and subscribe. Hold on. Make sure y'all like, share, and sub. You feel me? Lil Baby, you gotta stop trying to, you know what I'm saying? This your third, fourth time getting caught up by some OnlyFans shit. You know what I'm saying? The last one was the Miss Buns and shit. You gotta chill, bro. Go get you a housewife or something. You keep going after Instagram thoughts and shit. But, you know, you just got them tattoos on your leg and shit, so you might be in the Illuminati. You might be one of them demons. But nah, bro. Make sure y'all come watch the next shit. Y'all know how this shit get. We at this, huh?